Yo, chat, how we doing? How are we doing, chat? Boom! We're starting off with a base review. Alright. Okay. Chat. I said, you know what? Screw the pain. I'm still going live. I will know. I'm feeling a little bit better in this current moment here. Kind of concerns me because last night I had a ton of headaches, right? Today I had a lot of headaches. Both days I didn't have Mountain Dew. And you know how like people can get like addicted to caffeine? I don't know with like when withdrawals kick in, but like I haven't had caffeine the last few days. Like I'm starting to worry. Dude, I don't know if that would be the reason, but my head was actually pounding. I got my Mountain Dew. I drank it. I feel like there's still a pressure in my head. But I also, like... It could be dehydration. I won't lie. It could be dehydration. I don't know. It was like... Dude, it was bad. I would, like, look at a screen or, like... And maybe it'll still happen. It was bad. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I'm going to be able to concentrate on attacks, deal with TikTok people when I already have a headache, you know what I'm... What's up, Hypno Yo? So, I feel a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. If it gets bad again, I might just end stream. This is going to probably be a lower effort stream with water. Yo. I don't think you realize this right here is 95 to 99% water, okay? So I am hydrating. Can I ask you something? What's up, Gabriel? Yo, chat, you guys don't realize. You don't realize it's healthy for you. Alright, we gotta do a base review here. Buddy said poison. Alright, hold on. So, ooh, okay. Okay. Ew. How am I doing? Bro, I am hurting. I messaged my Discord. I said I'm not streaming today. And then I was like, you know what? They can't stop me. I'm streaming today. So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing. I know it looks bad, but trust. You having one of the best defenses on the outside of the base, unless you're baiting out something, I don't know why you would have that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize that the Minion Prince's upgrade animation looked this cool. Did anyone else know this? Why no stream in the first place? Dude, I have a raging headache. And unfortunately, typically when I'd have a headache, I'd just take some ibuprofen. Turns out I don't have ibuprofen. I totally thought I yoinked it before I left the apartment. But turns out I did not. And, like, I'm not talking, like, it's not, like, just whatever, a headache, you know, ooh, a headache. But, dude, it was bad. It might have been actually some of the worst headaches I had since, like, 2021 when I got COVID for I think like this first or second time. It was bad. It was bad. But I'm feeling a little bit better right now, so we're gonna cook. Pretty sure you'd call that a migraine. I don't know at what point a headache becomes a migraine. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know at what point. Like dude, I some a little TMI here, but I took a shower. That's not the TMI part. And then I like sat down and my head started throbbing, and I like literally sweat after my shower. Like I think I sweat for like the last like 10 minutes afterwards. So I like my shower basically just got canceled out. Low-key kind of mad. I'm not going to do a shower stream, you absolute weirdo. Just kidding, just kidding. But I don't know. I feel like my body feels whack right now. Chat, what is up with this water's a chemical, water's an element type stuff? Anyways, I do think double rage is the play. Overlapping rages though is kind of tough. I feel like, especially from a sideways approach to this base, I feel like popping both rages and one warden ability could really cook this, unfortunately. I do think that the anti-RC dive depends on where your hidden Teslas are. I was going to say it isn't too bad, but I almost wonder if you're coming in from like this side here. Again, depends on where your hidden Teslas are, but if you're coming in with like an RC charge from this side here, I don't think it's too difficult to get into the base. So, if I'm completely honest, it's not my favorite looking base so far. I don't like the multi-gear tower on the outside of the base. Not completely a huge fan of how close these rage towers are. And I do feel like the RC could potentially get into the inside kind of easily. So, I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. I think this definitely has some spice to it. I definitely think it could have some firepower depending on how it's approached. However, I also do think that there's some flaws to this. Especially under the Rage Tower compartment section. Thoughts on the game being too easy? I'm getting 6 stars every war as a Town Hall 17. Is it too easy? Chat, you know, let's do a little poll here, because I am curious. Chat, type 1 if you think the game is too easy. Type 2 if you think it's decent. A little easier, but like kind of balanced. Type 3 if you think it's hard. I'm curious. 1 for too easy. 2 for it being, and 3 being it's too difficult. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm going to give it a 2. I'm giving it a 2. I think it leans a little easy, but I definitely don't think it's, I don't know. I don't think it's like Town Hall 16 type stuff here, you know? I think I'm still getting defenses majority days. I think I'm still getting non-320s all the time. I do think that there are a lot of strategies that you can implement, which I think is good for the game. But I also don't think it's like so easy that literally everyone's tripling and you get stun locked like Tunnel 16 was. What's the hardest Town Hall in your opinion? Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna redo that. Because that's an interesting question. What is the hardest Town Hall in your opinion? Currently is different than what it used to be. From all the Town Halls I've experienced, I think Town Hall 15 was the most difficult when it was the highest Town Hall. For anyone that lived through the Town Hall 15 meta, it was very rare to triple. It kind of also like how Town Hall 10 was when it was first, I think, the max Town Hall. Obviously, that's changed up quite a bit, and I don't think Town Hall 15 is that difficult anymore. maybe this is a bold take, but I kind of feel like either Town Hall 16 or Town Hall 17. Probably leaning more towards Town Hall 17 is the hardest. I won't lie though, the Town Hall poison of Town Hall 16 definitely adds some spice to that. It adds a pretty crazy obstacle, I think, and that's where I think it's in the ring for the most difficult. Because I'm trying to think of like, I think every other Town Hall is pretty easy. Maybe Town Hall 13, maybe? I don't know. It's been a hot second since I've played Town Hall 13, Town Hall 14. Town Hall 15, I think, is very easy. Town Hall 16, again, is in the ring. And I think anything below that is very, very simple. If we had a Town Hall explosion as well, the additional Gigabomb at Tunnel 17, it would be a whole different ballgame. Yeah, no, I think genuinely, if we had a Gigabomb for Town Hall 17, I think this would be a very difficult Town Hall. Very difficult Town Hall. I think it's in a good state. I think there's a lot of opportunities to triple. I do think that the meta is obviously the meta. You're going to do pretty good with the very meta-based armies. But I don't think it like, again, I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think anyone has really gone a full perfect season in Legend League. It is easier depending on what attack strategy, but I don't know. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a pretty good spot. The amount of crazy defenses Tunnel 17 has now, it outweighs the Town Hall. Yeah, I could also agree with that. And I mean, heck, we haven't even seen the full potential. Base building hasn't even gotten around to the full potential of the new defense. This whole thing here, you know, I feel like some base builders are gonna go crazy with whatever this is. You know. All right, chat. Oh, I haven't even done predictions yet. Can I get a few bases to test out first? By the way, chat, I'm definitely feeling the headaches a little bit. It's like not as bad as it was, but it's definitely there. It's still definitely there. Thinking too much? You think so? Oh. Oh, yikes. Oh, hold on. If I don't take this last defense and I triple all of my attacks in my second account, we might still be able to hit 5,700, which is what was our goal. That's crazy. That is another thing I was kind of thinking about. I kind of want to go back to not like attack after attack after attack. I kind of want to sit back, talk a little bit in between, and spend my time a little bit more. I got a new one. I appreciate it. All right, let's test this out. Make sure we still got it here. She's gonna go up, isn't? No? No? Wow. A little shocked by that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Dude, this is not the best optimal time for my, I feel like, dude, my mental game is just not gonna be in my headspace here for today. Unfortunately. Dude, I love this song, though. This song gives such, like, crazy vibes. What's up, Drozer? How we doing tonight? What I miss? Dude, I have a really bad headache. I wasn't planning on streaming because of it, but then I was like, you know what? Nah. Because I think some people got a little confused. Here, hold up. Some people got a little confused about yesterday's stream and why I streamed on my off days, and was that for not streaming today? Because I have done that before where if I don't stream a day, I stream another day and all that kind of stuff. But I do plan on going forward on streaming, trying to stream every single day, just for I want to be a little bit more consistent and just trying to again stream every day, not like sorry, I'm also kind of half planning this. I'm not gonna maybe do long streams on the days that I used to have off, but at least a little something. Get on like and do my Legends hits maybe, and then just kind of call it there. Just again, just a little something something. That's kind of the game plan here. Try to be kind of consistent, little everyday stream kind of vibes. So that's why I ended up streaming yesterday. So in case you guys may have missed that, I'm gonna put that in the stream scheduled channel too, because obviously not everyone's going to be in stream to hear this every single time. Not everyone can make every stream. But we make the ones that we can, and I appreciate anyone that can. Okay, that is not the one I was hoping for. Ice Golems plus that is going to be a terrible combo to deal with. A really annoying combo, I feel like. Warden? You know, that's fine. We can make this work. Oh, or he gets pummeled? What did he just get hit by? A fucking freight train? But he just got smashed. Buddy just got smashed, and I don't even know how. Oh, man. I almost saved it. Almost saved it. What's up, Anti? How you doing? I'm dialed. Next season better go crazy. Dude, I'm also dialed. I feel like... Dude, I had so many opportunities. I was testing out some random stuff this season here. I got some sauce, some new sauce that I think has been very, very non-discovered yet. And I think we all know. If you've been in part of the clan, I think a good amount of people know now in the clan the new extra secret sauce to this attack. I'm going to be trying to push at least 3 accounts this next season. I feel good with Clash of Clans right now. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that. I do feel like the last month I was kind of stretching myself between a few different things. A lot of it apartment stuff, new stuff getting established here. Now that I think I'm set in, oh, dude, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Can I see your troops? Gotcha. I feel good. I feel good. Yeah, Joker, I got you. Is there no Eagle at Tunnel 17? I can't ever find it. There's not. It merges with the Town Hall. By the way, I don't think I welcomed everyone in. Did I? I did do predictions. I just want to welcome everyone in. Saucy, DeBrickashaw, Watch Out Creeper, Rig My Unit, The Budge, Unusually Fast Pontoon, Keegan, Tom B, Joker, Grinch, Sid, Capsby, Zentech, Davy Jones, Morty, Sarah, Penguini, Drozer, Perk Swavy, and Miss Nikki. I appreciate you guys for checking in. If you guys don't know, you guys can do a daily check-in on Twitch. Base review? Gotcha. Oh. Did no one predict? No one predicted? People are scared nowadays to predict. Okay, I think it's a fair rage. Poison's interesting here. Pretty good stuff. Where's your hidden Teslas? Oh, up here? I guess that makes sense. That could be, okay, yeah. So you're, okay. That's interesting. Okay. So you have a rage up here. I think majority people would probably dive this with an RC dive, and I do think that your hidden Teslas are pretty solid there because of that. I think this is a dangerous rage if not dealt with. So, okay, because of that, you're going to want to deal with that, right? But this makes it interesting because if you RC dive this side and you take out, let's say the RC dive is pretty successful and you can take out a relatively good portion of the base, right? You have your air sweepers, at least for a dragon attack user, facing the way that they are. Because the sides are already funneled, you're kind of already attacking them here. And a really bad thing I see a lot of people do is they place their queen on the same side of the funnel part. Typically, you want to set your queen on the opposite side of the funnel to really get a lot of value. But these air sweepers are, again, kind of causing some issues here. I guess you could kind of place her here or, like, in the corner and, like, try to snipe off this one. But I do think these air sweepers, because of how the funnel value is, it's kind of weird, you know? So I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I feel like these hidden Teslas don't do, like, insanely spicy stuff. I feel like it's very easy to counter them. So that's a little something I would like to change. But I do like the poison on the back end. Oh! These fire spitters are kind of spicy, too. Interesting. I think this base is pretty spicy. I think it's got some sauce to it, for sure. I think there's pretty good trade-offs. I think the bait... It's not anti-RC. It's like... It's RC bait. You're putting a nice tasty thing, hook on the line, worm on the line. You know, attack me. But if you attack me, you got some punishment, you know? I like that. I like that. I kind of like the spice. I think that's solid. There we go. I like that. I like that. I'll give this a 9.5. I do think that the hidden Teslas could be a little bit spicier, a little bit more towards the outside, potentially. A little bit lure away kind of thing, but I like that. Alrighty. Hip, try to triple this. I gotcha. Oh, is this the base? Okay, let me try how I said I thought I was going to potentially be. I did say that I feel like it might be pretty easy to get into the core of this base. So let me try to put my, I guess, RC where my mouth is. Not my prettiest enter, I won't lie. Not my prettiest entry. Field goal on the thing there. But that's the wrong thing. God, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons right now. Dude, I pressed so many wrong abilities. I think both of my no, I think the minion the Warden was fine. I was trying to pop the RC ability and place her in, and I popped the Minion Prince ability, so I don't even know if I got good value with the Minion Prince ability or not. Wait, what? I don't think your RC wants to be anywhere where... What did I say? What did I say? Did I say something? Alrighty. Is King Royalty sending me a base to attack? Because if this is the case, I'll attack it, and this will be my last one here. Just from my warm-ups, I guess. This is a weird base. Very weird base. Where are the air sweeper? Okay. Okay. Not exactly where I wanted the queen to be. Yeah. Oh, I guess we got an air defense, I guess. Ice golems, brother. Ice golems, the worst thing. Worst of the worst. Bro, ice golems, brother. Ice golem plus air sweeper go burr. Dang. What a combo. That's disgusting. And the king somehow ran out this way to tank even more. Wow, what an insane stun value. Okay, well, that's pretty crazy. The infinite stun go burr. That's tough. That was a pretty good base. Pretty spicy base. Dude, this air sweeper, bro. I knew this air sweeper was gonna be a problem. My RC went a little too north. It was a pretty good base. Well, chat, there's good news. I got the fail out of the way. Now I feel pretty confident on getting my attacks. Here we go. First attack. Let's get in here. Nicholas, I appreciate the roses, my dude. Ooh. Chat, are we feeling experimental right now? Yes or no? Very quickly. Are we feeling experimental? Yes or no? Yes or no, chat? I need a quick one. No? No? Okay. Yes? Okay. You guys convinced me. Dude, I did predictions like a whole 30 minutes ago. Down with the queen! Down with the queen! Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Stone the Hobo just subscribed
What?
for 27 months. Let's go.
Dude, why are these ice golems still causing issues, bruh? Dude, these ice golems need to be nerfed. I'm just gonna say it. I'll say it. These ice golems are too much, brother. Way too overpowered. I'm telling you, bro, the only time I'm failing is because of ice golems. Are you kidding me? Nice try. But he said, nice try. Not even close. Not even close. I'm not going to lie, though. If I'm going to be completely honest, I probably shouldn't have done what I did with the ice block. Even though it looked really cool, even though it looked really cool, realistically, there's actually not a lot of value around these things. I think it was a huge waste, actually. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have actually done it. Probably charging this side would have probably been very nice with the RC. But what do you guys think about the new tech? Yeah, 2 drags left. Unlimited time on the clock right there. Easy. Easy. Yo, Stoner Hobo coming in with 27 months. You absolute beast, my guy. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? Back, he used to play Clash. Then he used to play Balloons. Then a little bit more Clash. I haven't heard what Stoner's been up to recently. Is there a cooldown on redeemable base reviews? Because it won't let me redeem. Yes, there's always been. It has been reduced over the years. I think it's like 15 minutes or something like that. But yes, there is. I might remove it in general though, just because I feel like we're not getting that many base reviews where it's a issue. Dude, I just felt like I felt a vein just like go crazy. It wasn't like a pop, but it was like a... I don't know how to explain it. Chat, I'm dying. That's basically it. Wow. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Huh. Excuse me. What in the Queen's Arrow was that? Oh boy. This is gonna be a problem, chat. Minion Prince, where are you going, my guy? Oh boy. That Queen Arrow was probably top 10 worst Queen Arrows I think I've ever done, ever. Alright, Warden Squad, I'm gonna need you to start moving here, because you guys are spending your entire lifetime down doing nothing. It's kind of embarrassing. Holy. That was really rough to watch, I'm not gonna lie. You guys, like, basically did nothing for that entire time there. You guys are going, like, the completely worst way, too. Oh, boy. Okay, Warden Squad, I think I'm gonna have to retire you guys. You guys absolutely just threw that. That was horrendous, actually. Warden Squad. Dude, that was the worst arrow on top of, like, my warden literally, like, taking a vacation down below there. That's a crazy way to fail. That is a crazy way to fail. Hold on. I want to time him. For like 4 defensive buildings, that was insane how long that took. We begin our assault at 1 minute 48 seconds. It took them 43 seconds to break between 4 buildings. Yeah, that was disappointing. I won't lie, that was ass. That was bad. Dude, what is up with people when you fail a singular time that go, like, yo, chat, I think we gotta start something here, because, like, what is up with people? You fail one time, here's what you should have done, you know, you should have done this and this and that, you know? This is why I do this, personally. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. Dude, actual backseat gamers. Holy. You know, I'm very thankful that I have the Clash Pros in the background here. Really? Okay, that's fine. I was really afraid that she's gonna redirect to that wizard tower. Dude, what are we getting stuck on here, brother? What's up, Senratha? How you doing? How you doing? Well, we basically cancel out one of our 2-stars for today. We have one more. I'm not too worried or mad or anything. Realistically, if I'm completely honest, because of my positioning and everything, I'm not like gun-ho trying to go for like a 320 or anything like that. Dude, this season feels insane. Like, the competitiveness of everything here is crazy. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that, but like, dude, Klaus has some insane... Dude, oh my god. Who is this man's? But he has 3 of like the... Dude, that's crazy. Dude, I feel like this is like such a competitive season here. Or I suck, one of the two. It could be both, honestly. But like I think top 1K, or no, sorry. If you get a 6K finish, you're not even like top 10 global, 10,000 global. That's crazy. Anyone else feeling it? Feeling that? Anyone else feeling that? I feel like it's crazy out here. I'm feeling. Because, like, I have 5 attacks. If I triple out the remaining ones, I get, what, 200? That'd put me at 654, assuming I beat a missed hit. 60, 54. And, bro, dude, I'm probably not even going to get top 5K. It's crazy. Banger of a song. I did that a little too early, I think. That might be a mouse tool that does not help us out later. Well, I got the one that I was not going to be facing us, at least. There's the ice golems, the death block. Oh boy, this is a nasty little combo up there. If they work together and use the power of friendship, I think we might be able to take this down. If my minion prince runs into a Seeking Airmind, I will slam my desk. Okay, we're fine. We hold. Oh my god, what is happening here? We need to hold. Hold the line. Okay, we got it. Dude, I am so bad with my arrow tonight, let me tell you. My arrow needs to take down something, and it is not hitting those. It is not hitting those. Here, I'm talking about being locked in earlier, and then... Chad, I swear I'm locked in, I swear. I swear. Hold the mayo. I don't even know what that means. I'm only at Tunnel 16, but pushed to 5,686 today. Yo, massive W. Wait, when you say you pushed 2, do you mean like at the beginning of the day, or like you're gonna end the day at that? Dude, Dylan coming in with the hand hearts, brother. Brother, I appreciate that. Oh wait, hold on. But he's got a question here. Hold on. Let me pause here. Can you give me some tips while I'm attacking? I can try. Or do you want me to like break down? Do you want me to break down an attack here? Okay. This is a tough base, I'm not gonna lie. It's a double rage, and the rages are kind of regressed into the base, which adds a little bit of spice, especially because I approach in from the opposite side here. But main things here is I want to take out one of the rage tower compartments, right? So that gives me 2 options here. That gives me either I attack from this side or this side. I end up choosing this side purely because of this. Weirdly enough, I feel like there's less traps on the side that the Giga Bomb's on. Now, sometimes the base builder plays a mind game chess and puts more traps on the side, but I would say like 8 times out of 10, there's less traps on the side that the Giga Bomb's on. So I approach from this side. I approach specifically up here because I feel like if I approach straight on like this, there's like some 50-50 chances that my RC starts going down this direction, and I don't want that. I want her to go in there. So my main objective here is to try to take down a rage tower compartment on one of these sides here. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit here, So, okay, there we go. So we're approaching it. Yeah, just like Joker said, I'd rather have my RC tank the Giga Bomb than my dragons. So as of right now, I'm basically just trying to get as much value with the RC, take down as much as possible. I'm not going to lie. Looking at this compartment, because there's so much compact buildings, I probably could have popped my Earthquake at some point here, and it would have softened everything by, what is it, like 27, 30% or something like that, which could actually get a lot more value out, potentially. I don't for some reason, but you could totally do that. A lot of people do that with like a haste vial. They go kind of crazy. This right here is kind of scary because I do want her to continually head in. And I think as of right now, she seems like she's actually closer to this, and she could go that way. So you have to be kind of close for a redirect here. I do think, though, I get lucky. Oh, yeah. I get super lucky, and she, like, for a half second, goes towards this expo and then redirects. Clash God was on my side right there. So, again, I'm just trying to get as much value as possible here. You know, whatever. So, I took out the compartment. Unfortunately, my queen arrowed a little bit earlier than I anticipated. So, as of right there, I set up a funnel here, right? We took out this section here a little bit. There's still a little bit of junk. Probably place a dragon there. Now, I guess you have a few different approaches you could do. You could either come in away from the town hall, kind of risky, you know, but could be stronger, especially because you're going into a rage tower compartment. You can easily pop your warden ability and call it a day, although the air sweepers are a little bit of an issue. You could approach sideways into the base. A lot of people like to do that, especially if they run a blimp. I don't like running blimps. So I don't typically run. I just like to secure the town hall. So I'm going to go with this option. And because I'm going in through the town hall here, I'm going to want to counteract this funnel with a queen funnel on the opposite side. What that's going to do is it's going to narrow the pathway a little bit for my dragons to go kind of all in one go, right? So you're going to probably have to place a little bit of cleanup on the top side so they just don't get caught on all this junk here. But we can't queen arrowed. We're coming in. I do have a dragon here to, you know, cut off that little bit of junk path that's going on. Or at least attempt to. He gets yoinked, and unfortunately a few dragons do break off. But as you can see, the funnel did work. They're all going inside here. My queen's getting absolutely jumped in the corner there. As you approach the big stuff, as the Rage Tower pops, you want to pop the Warden ability to counteract. Your RC with the Spear and the Recall can obviously come back here, kind of deal damage on the back end, and it is a pretty easy triple. What abilities do you have on the boots? Boots and Spear. Boots and Spear. You could do haste, and in this particular scenario, a haste could have actually potentially been better, just because of how much she was in the center of the base. With the Earthquake, she could have actually gutted that center point with a haste instead of a Spear. I just really like to run the Spear. I feel like it could, in dire situations, you can run a funnel. The back end is super nice. I just really like the Spear. Arrow, Giant, or I believe it's action figure. Very, very solid. Healing Eternal on the Warden. I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer. Some people like to run Rage Gem. Very strongly wouldn't recommend that, but you could. And then just normal common stuff here. Alright, we gotta continue back on here. Alright, we continue on, chat. Okay, so this base, very similar setup than the last one, but a lot of people like to bait up this side. Most people are right-handed, and a lot of people attack from this side. So typically, you're going to run into a lot of traps on this side. I'm going to attack opposite, but it does concern me, considering there's a ton of obstacles on this side, and there's not a lot on this side. That concerns me, but we'll try it. We'll see how this goes here. Again, right now, we're just trying to break into this compartment. Try to get as much damage, as much value as we even remotely can. Alright, we're going to set up the counter funnel. Alright, we're going to try to collapse in on the base with the RC here. As we approach the Rage. We're going to pop the Warden ability. RC is getting attacked, but she is collapsing the back end here. RC goes to ability, but that's fine. We still have the Minion Prince ability. We've got to be careful of these. Gonna pop it. And we do have a ice block, but I don't think we're gonna need it. I think we completely destroyed this base right here. So yeah, we just basically swagged an ice block. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Do you guys want me to try to commentate through my attacks more or not? Got 2 attacks left, but I'm perfect so far. Tom, are you doing your attacks? Can I watch? Have you claimed the free sword thing? Dude, I claimed within like the first like 5 minutes. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had this thing for like 2 to 3 days now. It's pretty sick though. I like it. Justice Crown, and it has the Eagle Artillery or whatever. I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want to rush you, but... Yeah, this is the last Legend League day. It ends in 2 hours here. So this is like the last opportunity. I still have 3 hits? Oh, wow. What is the new spell for on the dragon attack? It is used for when 1 or 2 dragons break off, but your dragons are kind of close to the outside in different areas. You can really lock down... Hold on. You can really lock down a not an Eagle Artillery, a monolith very, very nicely. I've had a lot of times before where like the monolith will just, I don't know, my troops will go in 1 by 1. The monolith will just solo each one of them constantly and just get a ton of value. The ice block kind of prevents that. It gives a good like 7 to 8 seconds, I believe, where it's like it's basically doing nothing. And yeah, I don't know. It's very, very solid. How much coin you spent on this game? That's a tough question because the technical answer is a lot higher than I think. I'll just say, I've probably spent like above 15 grand on this game, probably more. But there's a huge asterisk next to that because a lot of people go, "What? 15 grand? What?" Majority of that comes into the gold pass giveaways that I do end up operating and doing. Like, for example, I think there's like upwards to 80 gold passes being able to be claimed in the Discord. Which, I mean, that alone, how much is 80 times what, 6? 80 times 6? Is it $6? Or is it $7 now, chat? I don't even remember. It's about 500. So, yeah, we have 500 spent on just, like, this month alone. Why choose the Phoenix instead of the Fox? I feel like the Phoenix, dies very quickly, can distract things from the RC. I think the last attack I did to remove the Fox yet again, the defending RC ran over to my RC push, hit the Fox one time, everything went invisible. The RC, defending RC, ran back to the corner that she was at. And my RC obviously chased her because she was aggroed and completely threw off the attack because of that. And I was like, you know what? I don't have to deal with this, so I won't. Finish the season at 5,800. Is that good? I say that's pretty solid. Is that a new PR for you, my guy? Because if that's a new PR for you, that's very good regardless. No, I have not spent 15 grand on my main. The question was, how much have I spent on the game? And I've spent about 15 grand on the game. Yeah, I don't like the Fox. I feel like the Phoenix is very easy. Very nice. The Fox definitely has more skill involved, for sure. If you can get it, very solid. Finished at 956. Is that good? That my best season global, like 956 global, or what? Are you saying like 5,956? All right, chat, I'm going to focus up here. Here we go. All right, so we have a double poison here. I do think I want to approach... I think I'm going to approach in towards the monolith section, in towards the town hall, and then have my RC to take out one of the back end compartments for the single inferno, because I feel like that could go pretty solid. So I think I'm going to attack from this top right one, and we'll go from there. Not my favorite approach at all, because I did want to take out that compartment, but I don't mind taking this out. I'm actually going to save one of my invises, just to see if I can get some more value on the back end. Okay, so we take out that air sweeper, which is going to be huge for our approach. So I'm going to go like this, place my RC here. Everything should have collapsed inwards, especially with my RC help. That one dragon just baited out a poison by himself. What a Chad. RC, she does have that invis, so we're going to use it here. Unfortunately, there we go, the pathing does work out. So, okay, my minion prince is right here. I'm going to ice block. They should tank a little bit while my dragons kind of reposition here. Just gives my dragons a little bit of time to collapse in with everything. And, yeah, it looks like it should work out pretty nicely, actually. Unfortunately, my dragons did go on the outside here. And we got to be a little bit careful about time. There's not really much I can place these archers in, I feel like. Little bit worried about time, but other than that. Have you noticed any dragon flaws after the new defense? I don't think the new defense at all. I do feel like the warden... Dude, I feel like I'm going to time fail this. We're going to need like a split off here. Dude, this poison... We have so many dragons alive, but the time... You think we're good? I don't know. Poison's tough. Oh, not even close. We had so many alive, and yet it was so close. Dude, ring around the rosy right there was not the play, but we got it done. We got it done. We got cons in here. Buddy is just demolishing this base. I didn't even see what happened here. Holy. Excuse me. What's Andy looking like? Very solid approach into the center of the base here. I'm a little bit worried that things are going to go, like, everywhere after the center point, though. I kind of wish I got this RC skin. RC skin was fantastic, but I don't know. How's my defense today? Not fantastic. It wasn't the worst, but worst case scenario, If I do have a missing defense. If that happens, more than likely it'll happen. It'll be a 297 at a triple. I forgot to copy a base design for the last day, so I was running an older one. Do you like the new epic gear on the minion? I don't know if it's better than the puppets. Hard to choose for me. I think Joker said that, and I'll kind of piggyback off that. I do think it's really good if your warden or your minion prince sticks with your army. I actually do think at the maximum level, it is better than the henchman puppet. However, I don't think that there's a lot of... I feel like there's a lot of epic equipment that is like, oh yeah, you're definitely going to want to use this over like level 18 or whatever. I don't think the henchman puppet's like that. Or the Dark Crown. I do think you kind of need it at max level to get over the henchman puppet. And even at that, there are some certain situations where like the henchman puppet is kind of better. The 1 second of invisibility can be huge, especially for like single Infernos lock on, or I don't know, just very different niche situations where the minion prince might get himself into. That 1 second of invisibility can go kind of crazy. I do think it's still a really good ability. I will still upgrade it, and I probably will use it at the maximum level, but we'll have to see here. I'm not 100% convinced though either which way. Yo, Stu, I appreciate the raid, my guy. Alright, chat, we continue on here. Zika down end of the season? I guess we'll have to see. Funny enough, I ran a base very similar to this during this here. No, I think I have attacked this one time. No, I have attacked this one time. Oh. Down with the queen. Okay, let's not throw the attack for it though, okay? I like the energy. Well, let's chill a little bit, yeah? Oh, right. How much you want to bet here? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. We'll see. What? Why does things seem like they're dead already? What happened here? Why do things seem dead? I did not approve of you guys dying. Dude, how many traps are in this core? I feel like I took down like 90 of them and there's still like 30 more. crazy. Chad, I think this is gonna be a time fail, at the best case scenario. Dude, I feel like I ran into a billion traps in there. I might have to go back and count them, because that feels a little suspicious to me. All I'm saying. I have tripled this base. I don't know, this one sauced me a little bit. I feel like my RC placement probably shouldn't have placed the way it did. Probably should have invested my ice block there instead. I think there's things I could have definitely improved on there. Hold on, I want to see this. I feel like this core was literally like all traps. I swear to you guys. Probably could have called the RC a little bit sooner. So we get, like, slammed pretty early on. I feel like we lose a lot of dragons. There's, like, a few sets of traps right there. Getting stun locked by the CC. More traps. Tons of more traps. Okay. Another trap. More trap. Dude, like, how many traps are there, bro? Am I crazy? Dude, I swear I just counted like 20 red air mines right there. I don't know, chat. Seemed kind of weird to me. Seems a little suspicious. Yeah, dude, I think he's got the gold pass premium there. You know what it is, chat? Actually, I think I know what it is. Fun fact: if you use code HIPPUSLC in the shop, they rumor has it that you can potentially in rare circumstances get a like 90% more red air mines. Something I've heard. There. I don't know if it's true or not. He must be using code HIPPUSLC. Okay. Last time I attacked this base, I got absolutely sauced. So I think the game plan is just to run it down the middle and see the value we can get. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Ooh. Or do I switch it up last minute here? Chat? We switch it up last minute here. We got a plan, and then you switch it up. That's the best way to play. At least that's what I've heard. Yeah. What an absolute jammer, though. Chat, I can't fail with this song on. It'd be a cardinal sin. It'd be bad luck, you know? Off to lunch. Off to lunch. Buddy must be in Germany. Why can't you search more bases to attack? That's how Legend League works. You get picked your attacks, your opponents. Australia, it's 1 p.m. It's probably Australia actually then. Dude, I actually absolutely destroyed this base. Holy. Unfortunately, not the prettiest day. Not the prettiest day by any means. No awards being won. I will get a 6K finish. Regardless. But no awards being won for sure, unfortunately. We just need to pray that I don't get... I miss... We need to pray that I get a missed hit here. Wait, holy... Dude, this season is nuts, bro. 5 people, all the same. All the same. Dude, this season's so weird. I'm 5th in the world? Actually? I was really hoping that would reset so I don't have to scroll here. Your headshots? Do the reset glitch? Gotcha. I don't even know what that... Don't even know what that is. Are you talking like the ordinary hero thing, or... Ain't no way bro is headshots. That's what he's claiming. And I don't think anyone would ever lie on TikTok. There is no one that's ever lying on TikTok. Whenever I attack a base and someone goes, yo, you're attacking my base, which seems to happen a ton. Yeah, it's 100% true every single time. Yeah, I'm 6,500 trophies. What's up? See? See? I don't think... 100% truthful. Dude, oh... 6,500 trophies change would be insane. Do you still do a corgi for a base review on TikTok? I think it's cheaper than that now. I don't have it set up, but... I don't even know what they're called. You know what? I'll just say a corgi works. I forget how much a corgi is, but we can do that. Because I don't know what the gift is actually specifically called. I don't want to mislead you or anything, you know? I used to have a picture on screen, but I feel like the picture was causing issues with TikTok, and so I just got removed of it. Alright, chat. Is it sunglasses? I knew it was a type of glasses, but I also know that they've had like 3 different versions of glasses, and people always get confused with which ones are which. And I'm like, eh. Chat. I have a goal for this account as well. Even though, yes, this is a lower account, I want to try to get to 5,700. It's not that bad of a base or anything like that. We've only started pushing 3 days ago, though, or 2 days ago. This will be the 3rd day. And that's kind of the thing that I want to try. In 3 days, can I get up to 5,700? And I do think we have an opportunity to do that. We do have another defense still to take, so that could switch up here. But that's the game plan. Penguini! Absolute legend. So, let me pay out the predictions from the last one here, and then we'll make some predictions here. 300 on the dot. It's crazy. Crazy work. That's why the prediction didn't go. I did the wrong prediction. Oh, my lordy. No wonder no one predicted. When you said the prediction was dead, I just thought no one did the prediction. I didn't realize that I did the wrong prediction. Oh, my lordy. The man. The myth. The legend. Penguini here. Okay, I have a really bad headache, and it's really hard to focus, okay? That's my excuse, okay? I'm not slipping. I won't lie, though. As of today, though, I've had a hard time trying to, like, remember specific, like, words. How did you finish? Pretty solid, pretty solid. If I don't take my last defense, I could end top 200 United States, which would be nice. I would love, I'll take that. I'm not winning any awards or anything with my finish, sadly, but we're doing good. This one here, though, chat, it's going to be a simple prediction. We're going for 5,700, okay? Question is, will I get 5,700? That is it. Yes or no? It's a yes or no. That is the simple chat. 5-minute prediction, run it up. So I need to go less than 300 in order to do that. However, I still need a defense. So if I take a defense, I need to obviously do higher. It's a spicy meatball. We'll have to see. 5,938. Solid. Bad season for... Dude, I did a terrible... No one can tell you more on how bad I did than Joker. Actually, hold on. Let me show you guys, actually. Maybe I can show you guys how absolutely terrible I've done. If I go to my Discord... and I go to, what was it, /legend, is it Legend Days? Is this the one? Is this the command? I guess this works, yeah. Okay, chat, let me show you guys something here, okay? Okay, hold on, chat. You might be like, brother, oh, what am I looking at these numbers here? These are my previous Legends days throughout the entire season here. And what I want to point out here is probably here on. Yeah, probably from there. These, what? Almost 10 days worth. I think it's 9 days. 10 days? No, it's exactly 10 days. These 10 days alone... I got spoon-fed the craziest days, except for this 310. Minus 233, 232, 267, 232, 255, 225. I got some of the most insane defensive days. And I'm not low. I'm at 5,800 and whatever, right? The problem is, if you look at my offense, I wasn't able to really capitalize on it. And on the days that I did do bad, I got like minus. There was like, I don't know, this season, I had golden opportunities. And I just let it slip on by, unfortunately. I could have been skyrocketing, and I just couldn't. So, a little tough. I had a really bad season. Well, I had a really good season and a really bad season all wrapped up in one. So... ultimately, it's a tough one, but next season we lock in when we do better. Dude, I feel like Joker is about to go nuclear next season here. Yo, Michael, brother, I appreciate it. Joker is about to go nuclear next season. Why isn't anyone filling clan castles? I mean, we still have a lot of time left. I could do it. Dude, it's like waves, chat. It's like waves. I'm fine different points, but then other times it's like searing pain. Do you sleep well last night? I slept, I think, fine. The only problem is, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm not sleeping well. Because, like, the last few days I've kind of talked to you guys about, like, I just feel, like, insanely tired throughout the entire day. And I almost feel like I slept kind of weird. And that's what I was almost thinking. Like, you know, like how you, like, sleep weird. You got, like, a kink in your neck. But my neck doesn't really hurt. It's just, like, I have a headache. I don't know. Dude, Michael, good luck with you as well. I think next season I'm going to go kind of crazy, I feel like. I actually have... My watch should be able to sleep track. Unfortunately, it was dead last night, so... Yeah, maybe I should take a look at that. I'm sure staying up to 6 a.m. every day has nothing to do with your problems. I don't think it should, realistically. What issues would it cause, Joker? My circadian rhythm? Is that the only... That's the only thing I can think of. Bro is never going to max out his walls? Wait, you don't think so? I mean, I still get my relative 8 hours of sleep. You're complaining about your eyesight, which could cause headaches. Just rant. I mean, I guess. Maybe. Huh. Huh. Maybe. I feel like it'd be weird that it's just like, I mean, obviously you'd have to randomly start, you know? Huh. Maybe. Maybe. Why does this base have anti-RC dive? That's the real question here. Completely missed the air sweeper. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Yes, the time you go to sleep matters even when you get 8 hours of sleep because your body naturally sleep wake cycle or circadian rhythm is influenced by light and darkness. Disregarding this rhythm, even sufficient sleep duration can lead to health issues. You said light and darkness, but what if I just sit in darkness all day? Because my life is a pain, Mom. It's not just a phase. Circadian rhythm, our bodies have a natural internal clock that regulates various bodily functions, including sleep, hormone production, and body temperature over roughly 24-hour cycle. I guess, I mean, I can't really argue with it. I'd be curious on a few different things with that, but Mom, it's not a phase. It's a lifestyle. Just let me listen to Justin Bieber. What's up, Patrick? What's up, Tactical? End of season ripped me. Dude, there are so many people trying this season. It's crazy. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of insane. Damn, just a lot of throwback songs tonight. I got you. Wait, did they change the town hall that now activates on the Eagle artilleries now? Did I see that right? Did I see that right? Wait, chat, was that... Did they change that? Am I supposed to know that? Did I just get that? Destroyed 2,000 Eagle art... Yeah. That's a free 1,000 gems. We like that. So town halls do now count towards that. That's cool. Oh, this is the army, by the way. For the guy that was wondering. Wah. Ugh. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yikes. I didn't realize I was scrapping together for raid weekend medals here. That is a oof. Big oof. Ooh, chat. Should I... Do I buy the event pass? Yo, Pit Lord and Squeeze Lemon and Gobachu. Guys, welcome in, welcome in. Do a nice little last second, like, hoorah on the event pass. Ow. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do that. That's tough. That hurts me. Dude, Joker, that's assuming I can build the PC. That's assuming I can build a PC. The clan is top 1K. Not bad for not pushing. Chat, we need to lose trophies. Don't ask why. We just need to lose some... Wait. Take that, Judo Sloth. Never mind, chat. We're fine. Okay, okay. I'm just kidding. I love Judo Sloth. Dude's an absolute G. One of the best of the best of the best. Sir. Chat, what is that from? What is that from? First person? Chat? First person? Someone's sitting there right now being like, man, I've heard that before. Where is that from? Someone's Googling it right now, I guarantee it. Someone's asking ChatGPT right now, too. I know you guys too well. Dude, this song is just too good, bro. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I don't like, not like the song or whatever, but kind of a buzzkill after the last song here, I ain't gonna lie. Warden, I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot better choice of what to target here with your aura. Kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie, massive, massive bad choice there. You chose poorly, my guy. Like, actually terribly. If we lose this, I'm actually blaming you. Queen gets a freebie on this one if we lose this one. Buddy had the most aura and then deleted it all because he followed, like, a pack of 4 dragons. Why do you prefer dragons over root riders? I feel like it's just easier. Warden might be lucky. He might be lucky here. Oh yeah, I have not done the magic snack thing. Have you guys done the new magic snack thing? Treat me right, baby. I'll give you everything. Dude, she like one-tapped that thing. You going this way? Kind of hoping that we'd get that scatter shot, but I guess that's fine. Back to the throwbacks. That's his song. He's been waiting too much long. You're a magic snack? Stop it. Chat, we have 2 more attacks here. And we haven't lost an attack this entire time here. Will that happen? Will that happen? Alright, chat, we continue on. Whoa. 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 Whoa, chat. Whoa. 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 Nut Professor?
It's Nut Professor just subscribed for 22 months. Yo.
What's up, Nut? Dude, appreciate, what was that? 22 months, bro. Buddy's approaching his 2 years, bro. Dude, Nut Professor, what are you playing recently? What have you been playing? Dude, we have Stoner, Hobo, and Nut Professor. Same stream? Dude, the OGs are coming back. The OGs are coming back, chat. We got Cell in here too. What's up, Cell? Can we get a shout out for Cell? Bro, I'm addicted to CS2. Open any cases? Dude, how's it been? Ugh, I have a headache tonight. It's tough out here. But tomorrow could be a whole different day. Tomorrow could be a whole different day. I've been going through withdrawals on a game, and tomorrow I might be able to quench the thirst that I've been tasting for the last 4 months here. I'm ready. I'm so ready. So ready. When I stop to think about it. Hoping the treasure chests come back tomorrow. 1 second. 1 second. Un momento, por favor. No comment. All right, chat, for the last attack here to get 5,700 here on this account. Here we go. You can take my no comment however you want, but I wouldn't take it in a good way. Perfect. That's how you want to take it. Well, that's a terrible invis. Wow. This is just starting to get a little embarrassing here. All according to plan. The perfect ability pop. So good. So planned. God, who is this guy? One of the best, surely. My God. He's just so good. It's like, oh, whatever. Banger of a song, though. Warden? We've talked about this before, Warden. Warden? You sneaky guy. Did you guys just dodge the ice block? Did you just purposely go out of the Warden? Buddy. Whatever. What game? Delta Force. Dude, it's so good, bro. All the Glaze might be the best game. Chat, we did make it. Where does that put me? Probably not anywhere, not even close, but I'm curious. Is that my best on this account? Nope. Trophy-wise, yes. Wait, all of that and we only went up one space? Wait, so did Judo. God, they're following us. Wait, did Judo Sloth push this season as well? Wait a minute. Does he have more trophies than me? God, he's too good. I just can't get into extraction shooters. I've tried. Buy 5 trophies. Alright. I'm going to put a hit out on Judo Sloth. I don't know how many, if he has to take any more defenses. I need someone to not take a defense on me. And then to give a defense to Judo Sloth here. Alright. Alright. Is there anyone that can do their Legends hits? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, actually. Man, it's kind of sad that DeBoss and Smacks aren't doing their Legends hits here. I feel like we could go crazy. Because everyone else is like, I mean, dude, 25 is 5,500. I mean, that's not bad. For a non, clan-wide push, 25 people above 5,500 is super nice. Like, this looks right here. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Dude. Our top 6 is absolutely insane. Dude. I mean, yo, dude. Our top 10 are above 5,900. That is awesome. Dude. I'm 5,950. Are you all recruiting? Dude, do we do an end of the season? Dude, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, Ty. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm willing to accept you into the clan. We're going to have to get you set up in Discord, and I'm going to warn you. You're probably not going to be put in our main CWL. Straight off rip, I'm just going to let up front, I'm going to let you know that. But we do have some other, I think we have 3 champs clans that you could be able to get into. If you're down, we can get something worked out. There's people in Zekedown 2 who could push us up. Dude, do we do like an end of the season thing, bro? Dude, what? Sun Wakan? Dude, I just completely butchered that. Dude, huh? Why do we have some absolute Giga Chads in Zekedown 2? Wait, we have some absolute Chads in Zekedown 2. Oh, Sun Wukong? Wukong? Dude, these guys are Chads. What the heck? What's the Discord? Do I need to join and talk to? Here. How about this? How about this? How about this? Join Zika down. No! Thomas, I need you to trip over your Wi-Fi cord. Don't question anything. Just please disconnect your Wi-Fi. Wait, does that hit? Hold on. Hold. He overgrowth the town hall. What are the odds that he completely gets a 1-star here? Dude, if this triples, I swear to God, bro. Warden's down. Dude, what is this? What is this garbage in the center? What is this garbage? What? Dude, this better not. This better not triple, I swear. Dude, he still has the king ability. There's no way. There's no way. What? All right. You know, I'm starting to see what people are talking about while this game might be too easy. Thomas, you ruined my hopes and dreams. Buddy's 5,000. Okay, maybe he's just starting his attacks here. Yeah, dude, there's some absolute Chads in Zika Down too. Oh, and because of that, now I'm not the top of the clan. Dude, Sun Wukong, Finner, and King. Dude, we might have to get these guys. Dude, we might have to get these guys into. Are they willing to temporarily join the main clan? We might have to kick Nizzy Jr. and the manager. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Temp, kick. Temp, kick. Realistically, they shouldn't actually be in the clan, in all honesty, but doesn't speak English much. Ooh. Wait, Zionic. Wait, your son Wukong? Actually? On God? Dude, I mean we have moves here. Where's the guy that was Oh wait, is that Rocket? Wait, hold on. I did tell someone to join from TikTok. Yo, Ty, are you Rocket by chance? Because I can invite you. What town hall do you need to join? It's not town hall level. I mean, basically town hall 17, but it's more trophies right now. Yeah, Joker, I went off script on this one here, unfortunately. I don't know if that's if that was him or not. Maybe not. This seems angry. What seems angry? So where does this put you at now? Terrible, probably. I'm not even top 200, I'd imagine.
6 Hawk just subscribed with Prime.
Dude, Hawk, 25 months. I still get a 6K finish, and I'm kind of happy about that. But 450 US, really bad season. Do you want me to join main? If you want to join temporarily, I mean, if you want to stay in the main, that's one thing. But if you really like Zika Down 2, If you want to just join temporarily, you can always go back to ZCon 2 if you want to. I mean, you have options, but yeah. Because I see you're a co-leader in the main, or in the second clan there, so. If you just want to come over for the season, or the end of the season here. Is 5,981 good? Yeah, that's very solid. I mean, that puts you 5th in the clan. That's very solid. He's one of my better co's. Yeah, I would say if you want to join temporarily, and if, again, it sounds like you have a pretty good spot, a pretty good home in Zeekadown 2. I don't want to, like, obviously tore that apart or anything. I would say just go back to Zeekadown 2 after the fact. Because that right there gives us almost 1,000 extra points in our clan for clan rankings here. I mean, that's going to give us a massive boost. Is there anyone in Zeekadown 3 that's just, like, absolute Chad? Because I feel like Zeekadown 3 also has some... Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. I mean, a good 5,000, almost 800 right there. That's very solid as well. Dude, our clans are so good. Considering this is our 3rd clan down... Dude, our main clan looks so good right now, I just gotta say. Ooh, ooh! Alright, where does that put us? Take that, Judo Sloth. Thought that was going to give us over 5,700, to be honest with you. We should drop CWL rosters. We should. Do we want to do that live at all, or do we want to, like, jump in a call for that? Because yeah, we're gonna have to sauce that up. Where's Nick Hill right now? Because I think he's the only person that's gonna be, and he's not doing bad in Legends. He's the only person I'm kind of, I think, teetering on. He said he has a new army that he's cooking with. I haven't noticed in War the what he's been doing here, because I think that I told him I was like, if you can prove in War that you're cooking, I'm down to put you back in, but we gotta see here. 9,400? 94 is a... Wait, what did he get 94 on? I'm curious. On 5. I mean, he was attacking kind of up, but I mean, realistically, these are going to be the people that we're attacking in CWL here, these levels, you know. I don't know if that was a great value here. Maybe. Okay, I mean, he's... Ooh. Maybe this is just a tough base for his attack strategy. But again, these are going to be the bases that we kind of go up against, you know. And that's a time fail, though. That's just a time fail. That's slidable. I think that's slidable. Oh, put him in? Okay, fair enough. What was our team looking like last CWL? Because I also don't know if Smax is wanting... I'll have to figure out what Smax is wanting to do. Because he said he was, like, super back in, and then he hasn't attacked since. And I think he said something about the new season or something. He did 1 star last CWL. I don't even know if he's willing to, wanting... I don't know how much he's into the game here, you know? Smax has only liked Valorant for a hot second here. Dude, I'm going to pull him back into Delta Force, though. And then he's going to get super addicted to that. But, should be in our staff room, right? Okay. Me, Tom, DeBoss. Xanshi, I think, was good. White Wolf, I think, is solid as well. I mean, he's got a really good ranking position. I feel like I do remember seeing some fails on White Wolf last time. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say that's not a great score. It could be an off day though. We might just have to go through. Honestly, when does CWL start? It starts pretty soon here, right? In a day. How about this? Chat. He said he's making a Clash comeback. He was hoping to stream Clash this weekend, I thought. I think I'll contact him, see what he's thinking. I would be down to bring King into the main clan if he wants to. I'm down for it. I mean, Buddy is killing it right now. Honestly, I think here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to end stream here. That's a short stream. I mean, I was going to cancel stream because of my headache. I don't know. No, I'm having fun, but if I'm going to set this up, I'm going to have to literally like go through, unless someone else wants to tackle this, I'm going to have to go through and look at past performances, and I can't do that without going in Discord. So you guys are basically going to be like looking at me staring at screen the entire time. Unless you guys want me to like pull up all the stats there. Either way, it's Champs 1 and the other clan 2. That's the other thing, too. And I don't want to demote the clan. I wouldn't be opposed to... The other thing is, okay, hold on. I gotta hit up Smax. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone wanting to take up the mantle of putting the thing together, which is fine. I can do it. Yeah, I think I might end stream to figure this out then. Yeah, I think I'll end stream. I wasn't planning on streaming tonight, but I got on. I think it was very solid, very good time, I think. But I'm gonna end stream, get this solved, figured out. If I have to contact people, I'll contact people. And then yeah, we can go from there, I think. So, unfortunately, I wasn't planning on going live. Then I wasn't planning on being such a short stream. But when do you want me to leave the main? You can leave the main after the season resets. So when you get your rank or whatever, I would say about an hour and a half from now. in about an hour and a half, roughly, or kind of. Yeah, I'll jump in a VC. We can plan it out, Joker and Panda. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning in on a last minute stream. This stream, unironically, has been really great. I'm very, very happy that that I was able to go live. Appreciate you guys for like kind of randomly tuning in. Is there anyone live right now? Kind of thinking of streaming. You know what? Yo, chat. We're gonna raid Little Kit, okay? She's streaming COD. Any of my COD enjoyers are here? W content creator, definitely tune in. If you guys are subbed, you guys can send this and copy this. Send this in. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow because I am trying to stream every single day. I'm going to try to keep that up. Yeah. Copy that, send that in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? All right. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys.